Hello, this is your presenter Muhammad Sadiq from iccc.com.co. We will continue our previous session of conducting a tournament in this presentation clip. We have already seen how a tournament is conducted, and as an organizing committee would like to review the details before hosting the tournament. As I have mentioned earlier, only the members of ICCC has got the privilege to manage and conduct the tournament. So once the members log in, they have to go to manage tournament. In the manage tournament, once the tournament is created, you can go here and conduct, or you can go here and you can manage, or you can make the changes or update the changes to the tournament. To see details like the batsmen, bowlers, you have to click the hyperlinks. So the rightmost portion is basically about the statistics, like who is the top best batsman, bowler, all-rounder, or the teams ranking or teams seeding in that particular tournament. So these are the statistics, and you have, like, graphical matches draw. All this we will see later part of the session. So let us go and look into the tournament. This is our tournament, Sunrise Tournament 2012. I will not go into the details of each, as all this has been covered earlier. So let me show you again the Ishikawa diagram or the fishbone, and just highlight you what were not covered, like tournament prizes, tournament empires. These were not covered when you were creating the tournaments. So we will see you how see, if you go down, drill down, it's a more like what you see here is like a dashboard. It's everything is like, everything is present in front of you. All you have to do is manage at one place. So till the tournament is not hosted, the committee has organizing, the member has got full privilege to go and make the changes. Once it is hosted, you have to continue with what has been organized and conclude the tournament. So as like here it says manage and view the participating teams, like here it is, we have two groups, group A and group B. So in all eight teams, so you can see here all the 8 teams are here enlisted. As our campaign, the campaigning, it says host tournament on site for teams to apply. So that way, once teams started applying, once the tournament hosted, teams started applying, these participating team, these are the simulation which is done by the system, and these will be replaced by the participating teams. So that way, till 8 number, like 1 to 8, all the 8 teams will be covered and will be replaced. In case it is selected, it's the responsibility of the organizing committee to enter the participating teams or the selected teams or the opted teams over here. All they have to do is replace this, wipe, just delete that portion and take the help of the teams, existing teams, drag and drop. So all you have to make sure that the first 10 are the members, participating members name or participating members number. So this is basically what they have been registered into ICCC. So this way, all the 8 participation, you have to replace it. So let us return it back. So we will leave as it is and change our campaigning back to the host tournament. So as you go down, it says manage the tournament prizes. So all you have to do is like I already have here. So winners trophy, enter the trophy. All you have to do is enter the trophy name, like winners trophy, runners up, man of the series, and simply click add. So this way it will be added. You can also, like I have another, I'll say runner-up trophy. In case you want to update anything over here, you have to make the updated one, like I'm putting hyphen, and then the number, the sequence number, you have to put it here and press update. So this way it will be updated. Similarly, umpires, all you have to do is select from the list, add umpires. Javed, he's our traditional umpire, and teams, like as I mentioned, only the members of ICC, they can act as umpires as well, so their statistics related to the umpiring is also maintained. So this way you can fill rest of the umpires, so that they cover the 8 participating teams. As you go down, the entire information is the same. These are the links that you have at the bottom. As you see here, the cancel or abandon the tournament, this is like any point of time the tournament can be cancelled or abandoned. Let me go and click this option and see what exactly, how it looks like, to how it's appearing. See, the system is asking you to the reason whether you want to cancel or abandon. After entering the reason of cancellation, you have to press this button back again to drop the tournament. Any other buttons, any other links click, it will waive off this cancel or abandon. So let me click here. So this way it will just waive off the cancel. After filling all this, once you are ready, you have to confirm a host. So before confirming and hosting the tournament, you have to make sure that you confirm the draws. See, if I click here, the system will restrict. It will ask you, see here, tournament draws not confirmed. Please confirm your tournament draws before hosting the tournament. So you have to go back and confirm the tournament draws. See, these are the places where this is the place where you can confirm the draws. Let me show you how it looks like in the graphical way. Once you click that one, you can see how it looks like. It's like a chart where it says Sunrise Tournament, the tournament name, whether it's a round robin, knockout. You can see here you have like the yellow ones, these are the days, like as our frequency was once in a week, so that this way 5 weeks. So 5th week you will have the finals. So what you see here is basically each block is a match, single match. See here it's represent like match 1 in group A. On first day 6th you have match 1, 2 up to 4. So match 1, or say like say match 2, is part of the group A, where the participating teams with whom they are playing with, it's mentioned here the pitch and the match, the umpires from which match will be conducting or doing the umpiring. So it says of match 3, so this match 3 umpires will be doing match here. In match 2 again, the match 3 umpires, the selected umpires, they will be doing the umpiring in match 2. So this is how the graphical way it looks like. So as you proceed, this keep on filling. What you say is a simulation. This is something like a simulation where the organizing committee will have a clear picture how it is going to proceed. So go back here, what you have seen the graphical, it is also maintained here. If in case that that teams they think of they want to change, rather than pitch 1 they want like say Sunrise, they have to make sure, the organizing committee they have to make sure that wherever like pitch 1 is there, they have to replace, like here or here. But this rest of the information will be automatically replaced once the participating team started applying. So I'll undo this. See here, if you look here, like it says group A, group B, see these are the matches, and then you have knockout rounds, group A winner playing with group B runner up, and so on. So finally we will confirm this, as we are not going to make any changes. So it says the tournament draws confirmed successfully. We'll go back to that place and confirm as well here. See, once you have done, it says tournament successfully confirmed. Once entry is filled, that means once that participant teams they apply and this is occupied, all the 8 slots are occupied, then system will, you have to press generate tournament schedules. At the bottom you will find a link over here, generate tournament schedule. This way, once you generate the matches, you know, the tournament matches, like what you have seen here in the graphical, matches will be scheduled. So let us as our first team, let our team be the first one to apply. So we'll go back and each participant, each members will have this option. Once they go here, once they click here, they can see the hosted in the sense, and if they find it enabled, that means they are eligible to apply. See, rest of the information is there. Even the participating teams can see the draws. And you have finally the point system. I'll talk later about what is this about, what the point system is about. So let us apply first. See, they can review all the details. See here what you say, number of vacant participating slots, it says 8, so nobody has applied so far. So let our team be the first one to apply. See, it gone to 7, so our team is the first one to apply. So we are getting the wishes from the organizers as well. Okay, so let's go back. And over here you can see how it looks like. See, the Sunrise has occupied this slot. So let us go back and look in our, see all the Sunrise Club versus whoever is going to be number 4, participant in number 4. So this way it will be filled. This way you will find the, you know, the entire data getting filled. Once the teams, I think it's better I'll show you how it looks like. See here, the team has occupied the first slot. So this way the once the all the teams occupy, you, as I mentioned, you will get one option here to generate. So we will see the rest in our next video clip. Thank you watching the tournament, how to conduct a tournament. And anybody is having any question, any clarifications, they can drop mail to comes@iccc.com.co, and whoever knows our number, they can contact or they can reach directly. Thank you for watching this video. Goodbye.